What if you could transform your entire house into a synchronized holiday light show with just your phone? No more climbing ladders to adjust timers or rushing outside to turn everything on. No more wondering if you forgot to turn off the Christmas tree when you're not home. I know we've all been there. In this video, I'm showing you exactly how I turned my whole home into a smart holiday wonderland using Govee smart lights. It's easier than you might think. Let's go. Yo, what's up guys? My name is Shane and this channel is all about helping you build an easy Apple home, smart home with new videos and live streams published every week. All right, after weeks of testing different setups and configurations, I think I finally cracked the code on creating the ultimate holiday smart lighting system using Govee smart holiday lights. Today, I'm taking you behind the scenes to show you not just what products I'm using, but exactly how I set everything up to work together. Whether you're a smart home beginner or a tech enthusiast, today's video is going to help you understand how to create some cool unified scenes and effects like I've done here. A big thanks to Govee for sponsoring today's video. They did provide me with the lights that you see in this video. First, let me show you what I'm using, and then I'll give you some tips and tricks for setting everything up. And I am using the new Govee Christmas string lights 2 for my Christmas tree this year. These come in various sizes, with the longest being a massive 328 feet long. That's 100 meters. I actually have 2 of these that I ended up putting on my tree for a total of 656 feet of lights. Now outside, I also have the permanent outdoor lights 2 around the roof line of my house. I have Govee net lights on the shrubs, icicle lights over my garage, and another set of the Christmas string lights too around my front porch handrail. Oh, and I also have the triad floodlight in the front yard. On my back porch, I did something really cool. I'm using the new Govee curtain lights 2 around the entire porch. I really love how this turned out. It kind of makes you feel like you're in a Christmas Hallmark movie or something like that, but really cool. Love how this turned out. Back here, I have 2 of the larger 14.8 foot curtain lights and 2 of the smaller 4.9 curtain lights. I will put links to everything we discussed down below in the description as always. I've also made some other videos covering the specs, installation, and other details for most of these products, which I'll also link down below. So let's take a deeper look at the Govee app and discuss how I've actually set everything up here to work together. So here in the Govee app, you've got groups, scenes, and something called Dreamview. So let's go through each one of those. First up is groups. Pretty basic here concept. You can just combine multiple devices to kind of work together as a group. So I have a few set up already. You can see here like all of my curtain lights I put together in a single group. I could just turn them on and off like that. Let's show you real quick the options. You have 2 types of groups that you can set up here. A same model group and then a basic group control. So a basic group would be, let's say you have like floor lamps and string lights and all different kinds of Govee lights in the same room. You would want to use this to control them all together. You can do basic things like turn them on and off, change the color and stuff like that, but you can't do some of the other fun things like scenes because they're different device models. And then the same model, you have more control. All right, so if I go and just create a new same model group here, we'll call this curtain group 1, just for the sake of this. And if I add device, you can see here all of my devices. So if I tap on one, only the other models that are the exact same are selectable here. So I have 2 of these that are the same. So I can choose these for a same model group. And if I tap next, here's my group, 2 devices here. I can turn them on and off. And I also have all of these options here like finger sketch where I can actually draw these are for the curtain lights. I can do DIY, I can do music modes, scenes, all the stuff that you're kind of used to doing with the Govee lights, you can do here for a group containing the same devices. Now if I go back out and I show you, this is my curtain lights group that actually contains all of my curtain lights, and since these are different models of curtain lights, I only have control for like color and brightness and stuff like that. On, off, color, brightness, basic stuff. I can't do the scenes and everything because these are actually different models. So those are the kind of the two ways you can just create a group, either same device type or multiple devices. Just control basic things that way. So that's groups. Next is something that I really like called scenes. So I have a few scenes set up right here. You can see, these are, they call it tap to run. And you can kind of put your scenes in different areas here. But if I go and create a new scene, a scene is where you can set up multiple lights, and then you can configure what colors and what effects and all kind of stuff like that will come on for each scene. So let's create one for my outside Christmas light. So I'm going to call this outside Christmas. Let's do demo. All right, now I'm going to add my devices. So group, you could pick where you want to put this if you want, but let's add our action. So you can actually add some of these Dreamview to your scene, which we'll cover that in just a second. But for now, let's keep it simple. Let's pick my outside lights here. So outside, I've got porch string lights. We want them to come on. And what I like to do for scenes like this is actually pick the mode, and you can choose from all the awesome scenes here. We're just going to pick a Christmas scene for my porch string lights. Let's add my icicle lights to this. We want them to come on. And then let's pick a mode for this. Let's go to festival. Let's do Christmas B for this, the icicle lights. Now let's go with, we got net lights out there in the front yard. We want these to come on. And let's choose a fun effect for this. Let's go with Christmas bells on the net lights. Net lights 2. We want them to come on. Mode. Let's do, I don't know, let's do a Christmas gift on this one. And at any point, you can preview any of these scenes if you're out in front of your lights when you're setting this up. I'm gonna go with, let's see, we got one more net light out there, so we'll do net light 3 on. Whoop, we're gonna go with mode, and let's choose, I don't know, let's do candy canes over there. Now I also want to add my permanent lights around my roof. Turn that on. Mode. Let's go with, let's see. Well, let's just do Christmas tree. And then let's do one more light. Let's do my floodlight. All right, so all these are going to come on to the scene or effect, the effect that I configured right here, and I can preview it or just tap done. And then that's it. That is a scene that you can create. So you can put all of your devices, if you have a bunch of stuff in the front yard or on your Christmas tree, or maybe you got different Christmas lights inside, you can kind of combine everything and pick the effects that you like the most and create a scene out of that, which is what I've done here. So if I tap this right there like that, it's going to apply the scene to all of those lights and all the effects like I chose right there. So that's really cool. One way to kind of utilize your favorite effects for each device in a real simple, easy to set way. Now lastly, let's talk about something called Dreamview. Now Dreamview is a Govee feature that allows you to group multiple lights together for an even more immersive experience. There's basically 3 types of Dreamview modes that you can use: movie watching, music, and scenic. Movie watching Dreamview is great for obviously watching movies, playing games, and stuff like that. All your lights can react to the colors on the screen. Similarly, music Dreamview allows you to group multiple lights that all work together and react to your music. And scenic Dreamview allows you to sync multiple devices to the same white noise scene. For both movie and music Dreamview scenes, you will need to choose one device that will act as a sync center, as they call it. For movie watching, you'd have to have something like a Govee sync box or a TV backlight kit to act as the sync center, because it needs to read like the colors on your TV. For music Dreamview, you can use any device that has a microphone built in and supports music modes as your sync center. So let's create a music dream view. I want all of my outdoor lights to react to my holiday music for just a fully immersive light show. So let's see what that looks like. So I'll do new dream view, and up here you can kind of see the options. You got movie watching, music, and scenic here. So again, for movie watching and music, you have to have something to act as the sync center. I don't have one of those devices for movie watching. I don't have a sync box or anything, but for music, I've got quite a few. All right, so I'm going to choose my porch string lights as the sync center. That way I can put like a speaker or something on the front porch, and all the lights will react to the music right there from these porch string lights will be the sync center. You'll see this kind of loading. It uses Bluetooth for the sync center, so you will have to be kind of close by for these dream views. But all right, so you can choose different settings like brightness and sensitivity. You can also choose the effects. So there's a lot of cool effects here that you can play with for your music sync mode. I'm gonna go with rhythm. I'm gonna keep it on that. We'll keep it on calm so it's not too crazy. And then you can choose your colors. So this is just gonna basically change the colors and stuff dependent on which effect you use up here. I'm gonna remove everything but red and green. Maybe I'll add a white, Christmas colors. All right, now the other devices you want to control, this is where you'll put that. So I'm going to choose all of my outdoor lights. I got net lights, I got icicle lights, I got the floodlight, the permanent lights. I think that's all of them. Okay, choose done. And just like that, we set up the music dream view. Let me show you what that looks like. Now let me show you the scenic dream view, which this is probably my favorite of the dream view options for like outdoor lights. So for this, obviously you go over here, you choose scenic, and we tap create here. You don't have to have like a sync device because it's basically just using like white noise or sounds built into the app. We're going to choose our devices that we want to control. So once again, I'm going to go with all of my lights on the front porch. Icicle lights, porch string lights, my permanent lights too. I believe that's everything there. So we got all those. And that's really it. You can choose the same brightness. You can adjust this and change the brightness individually of the lights, different lights if you want. I'll just keep it same just to show you here. And play your sound. So it's going to play sound from the phone. That's the only device that I have an option here for. But when you choose any one of these, you're going to hear some white noise or music effects, like if I play Candy Cane. You can hear that. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Okay. So each one of these that I choose, it's going to change the effects for all those lights based on the scene. So there's different holidays here. You've got a lot of really cool ones. I really like using the scenic dream view for all the curtain lights on my back porch. This has been really cool to just create a really awesome immersive type of experience out there. Govee recently updated their app so you can also use the cool AI features for both individual lights or for groups of lights in your scenic dream views. So in the dream view, we have the Govee presets that we just looked at, but now we also have this AI tab here. This is an AI chatbot that Govee has integrated into their app. This chatbot will generate customized effects based on your text, voice, or even photo prompts.
Would you like me to apply the recommended scene for you? I'm sure you'll like it. I have applied the recommended solution I created. Would you like me to apply the recommended scene for you? I'm sure you'll like it. Okay, the recommended solution has been generated.
Now, when adding lights to a Christmas tree, you have an additional feature, something called shape mapping. At the time of this recording, this feature is still in beta, so that means they're still improving this. But this feature does allow the app to quickly identify the layout of the LEDs on your tree, and this will just make certain effects look better since the app knows kind of the layout of your lights. It's also going to allow you to use the finger sketch tool to actually paint your tree with colors and effects like that manually, which is really fun. This feature is new to Govee, but it's something that I've really enjoyed using for years now with my twinkly lights. They've had that for a long time. I love having the ability to create my own designs. That way I can match whatever decorations my wife does for the tree that year. Each year she does like to, switch it up with different colors and decorations and stuff like that for our tree. And with smart lights like these, not only can I quickly and easily change the colors, but I can also create some custom color combinations and effects to match. And probably above all, this is something that my daughter has really loved doing every year since she was young. Like I said earlier, we were using twinkly lights for years that do have this feature, and it's sort of become like a tradition for her to color and create her own tree designs each year. So I'm really happy to see that Govee has added this feature to their Christmas lights. If you have young kids, I would encourage you to definitely give this a try. They really love being able to paint the tree to their heart's content in real time. It's always a lot of fun. I will say that maybe the only downside that I found with the Govee lights compared to twinkly is that you can't do the shape mapping on multiple strands all at once. At least not right now. So again, this feature is in beta, so hopefully that's something that they will update in the future. Govee, if you're listening, that would be a great addition. So let's say you have 2 strands of lights on the tree and you want to map them together as one. So, you can't really do that right now with the Govee lights. You can map them separately and then apply the same effects to both strands, or even control them together as a group. Luckily, they do sell these Christmas lights in very long strands, again, up to 328 feet or 100 meters. And of course, you can do like I did and use multiple strands together on your tree if you have to, but again, you just can't do the shape mapping for them both together as one. So having just a single strand would be best for that feature. Plus, you'll only have to deal with one power source, which is always nice. Now this is what my 9-foot tree looks like with that 100-meter strand. You can see it is pretty well lit. The effects look really nice and saturated and everything. Govee actually recommends the 50-meter strand for a 9-foot tree, but we're a little insane here at my house, so I did use the 100-meter strand. And not only that, I actually added a second 100-meter strand for a total of 200 meters or 656 feet of lights. That's 2,000 LEDs on this tree right here. A bit excessive probably, but I've found you can never have too many lights on your tree. I have been really impressed with all of the different options Govee has been releasing, all that support Matter 2, which is I just love. Their holiday lineup of lights should really have everything you would need to turn your home into a magical winter wonderland. I'm very happy with my tree this year and just loving all the features and cool effects on my outdoor lights. Check out the links below if you want to pick up any of the products that I covered here today. If I have a discount code, I'll definitely put that down there, as well as links to some other videos covering Govee products that you might find helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and I will see you in the next video.